How's it going, YouTube? And welcome to part 3 of me taking the motor out of my 2014 4th gen Ram 3500 with the 6.7 Cummins. This is the video where we start to lift it up, we start to get her out, and I'm super excited. I figured I'd show you guys what the heck I was up to right now, because I always just forget to record everything, and this is record worthy for sure. You guys should have seen the struggle I had getting this stuff into the back of the truck. This is like a very, very heavy duty engine hoist. I don't even know how I'm gonna get this thing lifted up into here, but that's why I pulled out the camera, because it might be crazy. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna start doing right now. And then once I get that set up, I'm gonna get her chained down, strapped down in there real good. And then probably not today, but tomorrow I'm gonna start trying to pull this motor out. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. It came such a long way. I can't believe how far we've come here with this. Anyways guys, I'm gonna start trying to put this crane on the base there, but I figured I'd pull the camera out for you guys so you can watch as well. So hopefully I don't hurt myself. Let's put the camera in a good spot here. There we go. Okay. Well, let's try. Maybe I should let those. Holy fuck. I don't know if this is gonna work, you guys. Sure gonna try. I don't want to get freaking hit by this thing though. Let's try and put that down. Doing their own things. Oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room with this toolbox. I did it, guys. Oh, that was hard work. All right, and before any of you wonder and say, well, the hoist is backwards, how is that gonna work? This hoist has a swivel end on it. I know it's gonna be a lot of leverage on this thing. That's why I gotta chain it down incredibly well. I'm gonna do everything I can to chain this thing down, strap it, chain it. It'll be very secure. But if I were to have it the other way, the crane part of it's only gonna reach till about here, I think, like even all the way out. So at least this way I could have it in a little bit, possibly, maybe not, but at least this way I'll be able to hang it off the truck, and then I just back the truck right up into here, have a chain, hook her on, put a couple pry bars in there so it doesn't slip, and yeah, start lifting it slowly. But I'm gonna start getting this hook down. I am gonna decide in the middle of this video if I'm just gonna make a whole video of chaining this thing down, because there's not many hook points in this box whatsoever. So I'm gonna need to put some hook points. I'm gonna need to weld some tabs in a couple places. The only real hook points I have is these dinky little things here. So yeah, I need to make some hook points. I might be able to hook onto this. I don't even know if that's bolted down properly though. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a mission. Like if I really need to, I'll literally just weld it to the box, to the the gooseneck frame rails there. Strap it down still too. I'll figure something out here. It's going to be a little bit of a mission because, like I said, it needs to be very secure because there's going to be 1,200 pounds hanging off the edge. I wouldn't doubt if it's going to want to lift the front of the truck a little bit. So it's going to have to be very, very secure. I might even call the owner and see if they're okay with me just unbolting this plate and literally just bolting the plate right to my truck. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll figure out how I'm going to do this like right now. All right. I did not video me setting this thing up. I need to get a set of those Ray-Ban glasses so I can just like wear the glasses and record everything I'm doing. But this is my mess of straps, and I'm gonna test this thing out right now, trying to lift up my quad. So show you guys that. All right, I don't know if this is gonna work at all. So like I said, this is just a test to see. Get some actual weight on it besides me. She's floating.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Well, the truck's not liking this a whole lot, but it's holding it. And this thing probably weighs as much as my motor does. I don't know, what do you guys say? What do you think? Do you think it'll lift the engine? See how she goes. Alright guys, it's the next day here again. I have this thing pretty secure. I hung the quad off of it and stood on it, and it was pretty solid. So I have it rigged up to the motor. I did a small little practice lift, and it is starting to lift. So, whoa, wasp.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, here, wasp. So, I'm gonna set you guys up and take this dang motor out now. Let's do it. All right, guys. Well, let's see how this goes. Holy shite. It's out, you guys. Didn't go as well, it went pretty smoothly. It's definitely going to be tricky getting it back in, because I'm probably going to have to take the valve cover off and all the push rods and rockers and everything out to get it back in. Either that, or I am going to have to jack up the cab a little bit and undo all of these body mounts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna have to jack the cab up because I was super tight getting it in here. And I'm also gonna have to take off whatever the heck this is. I don't think I wrecked any wires in here, which is good. If I did, I'll check them out and repair them. But yeah, super tight coming out of here. One of the push rods caught on here. Then this little bracket, which is going to be coming off on the new motor because it's literally useless and does absolutely nothing. Like, does nothing. So that bracket is going to be gone, so that won't be a huge issue. But I think on the new motor I probably will have to take off the valve cover, possibly all the push rods, this, that, and the other, everything that's in here, just like this one, to be able to get it in there. Because damn, that was tight with that oil pan. Either that, or I'll have to put the oil pan on afterwards and just be very careful of the pickup tube. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I go step by step. My torque converter also fell out a little bit, so it drained. So someone let me know in the comments if I need to refill it before starting the motor. It still feels pretty heavy, like there's quite a lot in there, but do I need to fill it right back up and put it back on? I know I've done the double click where I put it on and then pushed it farther and got it all the way on, so it is properly seated. So yeah, I don't know, someone tell me about that. Also, another thing I wanted to show you guys, let me grab a light here for you here quick. Grab this headlamp. Okay, so check this out. Look at all the metal shavings in my exhaust from my motor literally eating stuff. So not good. I can't wait to get more into this motor. I also want to take off this little elbow, and oh yeah, look at the teeth on the turbo in there, destroyed. Not sure how well you can see that, but big chunks missing out of the teeth on the turbo, so the turbo's fried on this as well. Hopefully the new motor's turbo is good, because this one obviously is not. Yeah, very proud of myself, you guys. Did this whole job myself, got this whole thing out myself, no experience, barely any YouTube videos to watch, just figuring it all out firsthand on my own. There's not a whole lot of YouTube videos telling you how to do this, motor swap, this, that, and the other. I literally just figured everything out for my own. So very proud of myself, you guys. Next step is to get this motor somewhere safe and out of the way, and then I want to roll the truck out and wash in this engine bay while the engine's out. Give it a real good wash down, spray all this grease crap from the past 10 years off out of here. I'll make sure I strap in that torque converter so it doesn't fall out again. But yeah guys, she's out. So proud of myself, and this, I'm a perfect example. If I'm able to do it, then you can do it too if you set your mind to it. Look at this big honker here. The new motor will be here next week sometime, and then I need to change over a few things, like this control panel here, this transmission control panel or engine control panel. I don't know exactly what it is. They're gonna change that because it's better it be matching for my motor, my truck. So I will change that. I need to put the starter and all the starter wires over. the whole wiring harness and everything I'm gonna move over. I need to move some of these front pulleys and all that over. So yeah guys, the freaking makeshift van truck engine crane came in handy. It did what it needed to do. It was pushing it a little bit. And one thing that I need to figure out before I move this thing anywhere and before I put the new motor in is I need to make sure this does not swivel, because it only locks when it's in the forward position, so it doesn't lock when it's turned back like this. And when I started pulling forward, I wanted to come over, so I had to put a strap on to make sure it didn't fall over and then destroy this whole setup I have here. So I just need to make sure it stays dead straight and center. So I need to strap it up a little bit more here just to make sure it stays straight. But yeah, got her out guys. It was a freaking mission, and I think this hoist is putting in some hella work lifting this motor when it does. I should probably slide it in one notch, but I think I'm scared that it might be too short if I put it in one notch. So all right, well, this video is probably going to be long as heck, and I'm going to end it here because I got the motor out, you guys. I'm so happy. Literally, you have no idea how happy I am I got this motor out. One sec, I got to pose for the thing, the front page cover thingy. Anyways guys, we'll see you in the next video, which will probably be me starting to tear this down and swap parts over. I'm not going to touch this thing until I get the other motor, because I want to make sure I do everything correctly and properly, put everything where I need to do, where it needs to go. And then yeah, I think I am probably, just so I don't have to push too hard to get the new motor in, I'm probably going to undo these these body mounts and get this body jacked up at least, you know, 4 to 6 inches or something like that, if it's not the end of the world to do that. Hopefully it's not too crazy. It looks like there's quite a lot of play here in the wiring harness that goes into the motor to be able to lift. So we'll see, we will see. That's yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, you guys. It's out. It's crazy. I can't believe it's out. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment. The likes and the comments really help out. So yeah, if you see this till the end, please leave a comment, just say hi or something. Thanks guys, peace, see you in the next video.